Hello, everybody. Welcome to week one of the Soldier Association. Uh, with this week one, we are facing off against Goki Gamer and the Milwaukee Merchants. They have a very threatening team in Dragapult, Quaquaval, Diancie, Ursaluna Blood Moon, King Gambit, Shaman, Killer Watchel, Salazzle, Cryogonal, and Weirdeer. And their Terra captains are Quaquaval and Diancie. So, very threatening team. This week, the first mod we are bringing is Mandibuzz. It is Leftovers, Fair Play, Knockoff, Roost, U-Turn. This thing is max HP and max defense. They have some very strong physical attackers such as King Gambit and Dragapult can be physical and Quaquaval. So having access to Knockoff to remove some items and Fair Play to help chip down those stronger physically attacking ones is nice. U-Turn for momentum and Roost allows us to stay healthy. So that is Mandibuzz. Next up, I'm bringing Wochian. Leftovers again to stay healthy. It's running Terra Poison, and I'm running the moves Knockoff, Leech Seed, Foul Play, and Body Press. Again, Knockoff, just the more items we get rid of, the better. Leech Seed, if we can get it off onto something that isn't Shaman, allows us to just stay healthy and chip stuff over time. Foul Play allows us to hit anything that may be boosted in physical attack, like a Dragon Dance Dragapult, or a Swords Dance Quaquaval, or something with a Moxie boost. And then Body Press allows us to hit some things like King Gambit for super effective damage, as well as Ursaluna Blood Moon, and just fire off with that huge defense step. And we are running max HP at almost max defense. So that is Wochian. Next up is Skeledirge, also running Leftovers. The unaware ability of this thing is Terra Fairy. This thing is running Torch Song, Alluring Voice, Slack Off, and Will-O-Wisp. Max HP, max defense. This thing is to check the Quaquaval as a Terra Captain. That thing is threatening. That you can never prep enough for Quaquaval, in my opinion. So, Terra Fairy allows us to take hits better. Means we're not taking any super effective water type attacks. Will-O-Wisp allows us to spread some burns on stuff like King Gambit and Dragapult if need be. And then Torch Song allows us to boost our special attack, and Alluring Voice is a strong stab move after Terra, and prevents anything from setting up, and we could potentially get some confusions or hunter things. So that is Skeledirge. Next up is Fortress, running the heavy duty boots item. It is Body Press, Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock, and Volt Switch. Body Press allows us to hit some stuff for super effective damage. Rapid Spin just allows us to get rid of hazards. Stealth Rock allows us to set our own hazards, and Volt Switch just gives me some momentum. So Fortress is just here to keep any potential hazards in check for our team. So that is Fortress. Next up, Assuming Gudra, running the Assault Vest item Sap Sipper ability for any grass type moves that will be coming away from stuff such as the Shaman. Don't want them to be Leech Seed stalled. Body Press, Heavy Slam, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam just allows for good coverage into most of the entire team. And then this thing is max HP, max special defense, so this thing is a very special wall. So Gudra is just here to check some of those special mons that come into our team. And lucky last is Galarian Slowking, also running an Assault Vest item Regenerator ability, and it has the moves Ice Beam, Flamethrower, Psychic Noise, and Grass Knot. Again, it's just all about coverage. Psychic Noise is nice because it prevents potentially some stuff from healing. In front of us, Ice Beam and Grass Knot are just good coverage, and Flamethrower, sorry, it's just good coverage into the rest of the team. Hits most of the rest of the stuff super effective, if not neutral. So that is the team for this week. Let's get into the battle. I have a Steel type in Fortress, but Fire just smacks. Okay, this will be interesting to see what happens here. White Hot, and they just lead it too. Which I mean isn't that bad. I'd rather have this thing go into start. Of course, I don't have any poison type moves, so I can barely hit this thing. Poison type moves, dragon type moves. Oh god, well, this thing's just getting toxic, and I should have had Earthquake. Oh, there's the toxic. I wish I had Earthquake Gudra. They see lefties. They're not lefties. Okay. That makes it better for us because it means that they're not going to be able to heal if they're sub. If they're rest, they're going to switch what comes out. There was no Blood Moon. This is Weird Deer. Yep, I had a feeling this is going to be yeah, Frisk. That's fine. Are they also invested? That's no lefties, so especially bulky. I'm going to assume by that damage. What does Weird Deer really want to click here? Does it get... This mon is just so weird. It gets Earth Power. Mandibuzz probably just beats and probably takes this on pretty well. They do get access to electric type moves. Yep, the Earth Power there, perfect. I am willing to knock here, I think, so because I could U-turn for momentum, but also I can get rid of an item, which I don't mind. I would like to get rid of an item, and if this thing stays in, it's taking a super effective knockoff. But yeah, we're gonna see a pivot. We see Gambit. Okay, they're gonna get rid of this thing's item. We don't see Supreme Overlord yet. Lumberry. Okay, so this thing wants to Swords Dance, huh? But you know what? Isn't that bad for me, right? Because if it wants to Swords Dance, then does Foul Play not just do more over time? I'm gonna U-turn here. Okay, Wujian, this thing is designed to be a pain and defensive. And we're dropping the attack. And taunt. Good tech. My question is, do they stay in here? Which, you know what? I would like if they do. Because that means we get a body press off. Please stay in. It would be nice to have this going and not have to worry about it. Oh, they're gonna switch it out. Alright, what do we see coming out? Cryo first. Okay, that's it. This is Cryogonal. It's taking a body press. That did half! Oh god, I didn't expect it. And Freeze Dry really won't be doing much. Knockoff also does a lot. I'm kind of willing to just knock off again. If they recover, they recover. I could have Terra'd, but I'm kind of looking to play Terra Fairy, Skeledirge to prevent Dragapult's quick dragon type moves, and it helps us actually beat Quaquaval. They're gonna Freeze Dry, we shouldn't take much from this. Never mind, is that Choice Specs? Heavy duty boots, okay, so, oh wait, I'm looking at like no investment calc. I'm happy to go Fortress here. I thought for sure that knock would kill. But that's alright, we've got Fortress out back. Light Screen, okay, so Light Screen Freeze Dry, this will also have a Rapid Spin. I will Volt here, I'm assuming they potentially just set a Reflect, now they're just going to Freeze Dry for some chip, Break Sturdy. God, it's doing so much. Alright, so we claim First Blood. Fortress kills Cryogonal. Never mind, I lied. Oh wait, no, the Wochians. didn't kill Skeledirge. Not Skeledirge, what's its name? I couldn't even tell you its name. Kingambit. Holy, my brain is turning itself off. I have to be worried about Terra Electric Quaquaval into Mandibuzz. I wouldn't be surprised if that is the Terra captain. Like, Quavel is Water, Electric, and Ghost. So that would be a worry. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what it could be. I feel like it could be... I'm not too sure what Terra typings it could be. Not sure. As we see Salazzle. So I mean, I'm just gonna go back out into Goodra. I don't want to take Toxic onto another thing. If they Flamethrower, they Flamethrower. But the thing's not healing right now, which is okay with me. If they Toxic again, they Toxic again. Yeah, sweet. So what is doing the most into especially bulky weird? Yeah, this thing might just be defensive altogether. I think I just Heavy Slam here then. If Weird is coming straight back out. Guys, if I think had leftovers, it would be such a problem. Yep, that's Weirdy. How much we're doing. So let me just kind of gather the damage. I did about 20%. This thing's just very bulky. God, I wish I had knock off now. Well, I mean, I'm happy to go back out into Mandibuzz. No. They Thunderbolt, they Thunderbolt. If they make the prediction, fair play. But if I can keep one limited to poison, being toxic from that Salazzle and just switching it in and out, then I'd much prefer that. This thing is, yeah, it's very bulky into a team, so good bring, good prep. Didn't think it would actually come. They do Earth Power again. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, I might just knock again. If the Gambit comes back out, the Gambit comes back out. Or do I Foul Play? We know the light screen's going now too. I'm tempted to Foul Play actually this turn. If Gambit comes out, Foul Play is going to do more than Knockoff would have done. Also, if Gambit comes out, we do see Supreme Overlord activate. I do realise now that I need to keep this thing as healthy as possible to take on a Kingambit, a late game Kingambit, especially with Supreme Overlord, and to take Sucker Punches. Okay, we're gonna get Foul Play off into this, which does so much. Holy. Does that show me anything about it being physical or special? Okay, so this will definitely be special, because if it was physical, it kills, I believe. And I need to keep this thing healthy. We'll probably click a Dragon type move. And we got a Slow King with no Soul Vest. But that is what I'll be going to. Thunderbolt, yeah, I was gonna say if they click Shadow Ball, fair play. They do get a para. That's rough. We are slower. It's just the loss of clicking moves which hurts. I have to click. That's fine though, because now Salazzle also can't poison us and we can click Psychic Noise into them. I do want to just click Ice Beam. I wanted to click Psychic Noise, but I feel like there is a chance Gambit comes out. I was also tempted to click Flamethrower. Does Gambit, do we see Gambit here? King Me, yep. So I had a feeling this is going to be their switch in. Okay, and we do see Supreme Overlord. Give me a freeze, be evil. Be evil and give me a freeze. Okay, no freeze. Well, I have to go back out into... Do I want to go Word Shield or do I want to go Fortress? I want to kind of keep... Let's go Fortress. Sorry, I want to go Fortress here. It's defensive. as they sword stance. Okay, so what is this doing at this point in time? King Gambit, sword stance. One ally has fallen, +2 attack. Kowtow is doing adamant max 67%, so he will always live. I'm gonna body press. I have to body press. Yeah, they're gonna switch. I say I would love to click Stealth Rocks, but it's just not worth the risk. Cheese steak, fair play. Good Dragapult switch. Good Dragapult switch. I did have to click body press there. On the off chance that they fire type move, I said I'd love to go Skeleton. If they Shadow Ball, it's bad for us again, so I'm just gonna go Goodra. It's also vested. We see Shadow Ball, yep, that's what I expected. That's why I didn't want to go Slowking or Skeledirge. We ate that, we're gonna get a Spit F drop. Okay, well that's annoying. It's very annoying. Because does this kill us? Actually it doesn't, fun fact. I'm very tempted to double our into Mandy. Expecting that weird deer, but also is it actually, I'm just gonna click Heavy Slam. Do they stay in and try and take a kill, or do they let Dragapult go? That's my question. Because we shouldn't die to a Shadow Ball. We shouldn't. And if Weirdy comes back out, it's taking more damage. Yep. We shouldn't die to this. Ah, perfect. And Dragapult goes down. Which is nice, because now the only thing to hit me with Slowking is... what do you call it? King Gambit. They can just go out into something faster here. I will not be switching. If they go Weirdish, we don't know. Everything will be faster than this. We're just no speed. We're a slow team. That is what it is. Whatever wants to come out will be able to outspeed. I just realized they could go Quaquaval. Yep. Which, you know what? That's fine. Because we have Skeledirge, and Skeledirge is made to take this on. So we're going to Thunderbolt. As they flip. Which, you know what? Means it's... Do we see a proc? A Moxie proc? We do. Okay, so we know that they're here to sweep. Potentially. That's fine. Gudra's gone. Whiteheart, out comes Salazzle. Which is good, because I can just go Slowking now. And I'm paralyzed, so they can't Toxic. What does this get? This gets knockoff for sure. I know Salazzle gets knockoff. But what else does it have access to? Does it have any ground type moves? It has Foul Play. Knockoff. It gets Shadow Claw. I'm tempted to Flamethrower into incoming Gambit. But you know what? That's what I'm going to try. I feel like I'm in a good position where this Salazzle doesn't want to stay in against a Slowking, because it can't Toxic Us right now. It can't, and potentially something else switches in. They Nasty Plot. Okay, well I guess I should have clicked Psychic Noise. I'm gonna be paralyzed, which is fine, I guess. I now have to click Psychic Noise. They overheat, and they miss. Oh, I'm sorry. That would have done so much. Oh, they're Pyapa Berry. Okay, well the staying in makes sense. Now, let's do some calcs for a second. If they are +2 special attack, overheat into my Slowking. If they're max special attack and modest, it is doing 61 max. That's crazy. Only 61 is crazy. I just click Psychic Noise again. If they overheat again, they land. Are we paralyzed this turn? Please break through Slowking. Thank you. Slowking breaks through. Amazing. That was a roaring thing. We have the Pi Alpha area was cool to take this on. I thought for sure we'd just kill it. That's probably going to show them that we're vested. To have taken it that well. Yep, that shows them that we're vested. It absolutely does. Here, I'm going to go straight out into Lurchian. Do they attack this turn or do they try and Swords Dance again? I have a feeling they attack, yep. We're going to heal back up. Now see, I'd quick Leech Seed, but that's also a waste. What actually wants to come out here now? I could Leech Seed, and if they taunt, the good thing about that is that we still get a turn of leftovers recovering if something else comes out here. Would it surprise me if Quaquaval came out here? No, they're just going to Iron Head and try and flinch us. Please don't flinch, Wurchian. Wurchian's going to get body press off. That's so big. Thank you, Wurchian. If you flinched, this thing was big threat. Wurchian kills King Gambit. Does that mean we're going to see Quaquaval now? We do see Quaquaval now. If they want a close combat, they have to take a defense drop. I want to knock off here. I'm letting Wurchian go. And if I can get rid of this thing's item, then that would be nice. And if this thing isn't built to sweep, we're going to see the Terror here. What do we see? Are we seeing water, electric, or ghost? Electric, they are electric. Do we see close combat? We do. They're now at -1 defense. They're probably not going to be Swords Dance because of Unaware Skeledirge. And we know that they're Terra Electric. So we've seen Flip Turn and we've seen Close Combat. I'm just going to go straight out to Skeledirge and click Willow. Because if we landed on this, then this thing is just completely useless. No way it beats Skeledirge. And it starts beating the what's its name? Weird Ears Leftovers. So I expect a pivot here. Or a flip turn. If they're not locked in. They might be locked in actually, they might be choice banded. I could definitely see this thing being Adamant Choice Band. They're gonna stay in. If this thing was like Flip Turn, Aqua Step, Close Combat, Terror Blast. They do Flip Turn, so they're not locked in, they're not choice banded. 328 to 412. Does that show me? It did exactly 20%. So that looked like almost a near max roll from a flip turn, so just an adamant flip turn. And we see that we're faster than this. This thing definitely doesn't get any poison or steel type moves, so I'm happy to just start clicking a torch song. And boost on up, and if we take an attack we can just slack off. Next turn, did some good damage. Do we see Earth Power? Psychic, do we take a Spadef drop? I just realized I probably shouldn't be taking, I shouldn't have been taking damage on this. That was a big mistake on my end. I should have definitely switched out. Although a Torch Song does kill here now. Actually, Is it that bad? No, a Torch Song will kill this right now. Because we are +1 special attack. And Quaquaval definitely doesn't get anything to hit us. As an avid Quaquaval user, I'm just going to Torch Song again, this should kill. Yellow Dirge kills Weird Deer, and then there's no point in clicking, actually, no, as I was going to say, there's no point, I can just click Luring Voice, it's super effective in a kill, but I do have to attack because it is electric type, not fighting type anymore. As Quaquaval comes back out, I'll click Slack off here, I should be out healing more than any damage that they can do. Yeah, they're going to Aqua Step. They should be doing 30% max. It's so funny to see the two Terra starters fighting off against each other to start the series. I think this turn I'm safe to click Will-O-Wisp. I hate to try and stall out the rest of this game, but on the off chance that I somehow got beat by this, I'd need it crippled for the rest of the team. So there is the Willow. I apologise for stalling out this thing all the way to the end, but it's nice to hold the extra, what's the word? I can't even tell you, my brain is blinking. I just slack off here, I hate to be a pain. But this thing could double crit. It's just not going to. If it double crit us, I think it kills us. So this is just the correct play. I hate to sell it out, but that's this team. And it is for the differential. Differential is what I'm looking for, that's the word. And here we can just attack. But yeah, this thing was designed to be able to beat this thing. As they Aqua Step. We Torch Song, and if this doesn't kill it, then Burn does. Burn's not going to kill this either, so now we have to sit for another turn. And leftovers. Burn, it's going to live. And we'll just Torch Song again, and that will finish off the game. They did have Terra Blast. They did have Terra Blast. Yep, so it was flip turn Terra Blast, first combat Aqua Step. Was that vested maybe? I don't know. And Skeletor's just going to finish off the Quaquaval. Woo! This team is so bulky. They did have some threats there though. I was, if that Salazzle was a protect sub lefties, I feel like that goes so hard. So, wow. Whew, good way to clutch up this dub. Glad I could do it. That Kingambit Ironhead into Wojciech had me panicking. They had some good positioning at some point. So, it was, yeah, look, it may have been 4-0, but they definitely played well against how bulky my team was. So, it just goes to show that it's not impenetrable, it's definitely breakable. Not every game is going to be easy this season, so really well played to my opponent. We're going to pick up our first dub in the SDA, and that feels good, exciting. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe, have a good one.